This is New Mexico United Black and Yellow Report, hosted by the KRQE Sports Department.
Hello and welcome to the Black and Yellow Report. We have everything happening with New Mexico United.
Yep, that's right, Van. We will get to know another United player, meet some passionate fans, and show you the play of the week. But up first, let's get a recap from the Black and Yellow's most recent victory.
And for that, we'll pass the ball over to our Brad Benson, who has more.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Yep, United held its first home match of the season last Saturday, and the club defended its home field against rival El Paso Locomotive FC. Now, the fans were super fired up for this one, with over 11,000 in attendance to support their club for the first time this season. But they would have to be patient, as this game would be scoreless through the first half with only one United shot on goal. But in the second half, the Black and Yellow would finally break through as Makwele Akale finds Greg Hurst to the top of the box, and Hurst does his worst, finding the back of the net to score his third goal in 3 matches. Now that proved to be the difference as United went on to win 1-0.
But ultimately, we knew we were going to get limited chances, and fortunately, Greg is in great form right now and found it. And then I love the guys that came off the bench to close the game out. You know, you can see that we've built a really strong team, and we need that. The level, if anything, rose as the game went on. So really proud of the collective effort.
Now for a close look at the stats in this one, as neither side really got too many good looks, but it would be the Black and Yellow capitalizing on their lone big chance of the match. Now that goal by Greg Hurst was actually United's only shot on goal in the entire second half. Now, it may not have been pretty, but the club knows that winning at home for the first time this year is not only big for the rest of the season, but also for the supporters who are there every step of the way.
The message before the game was that this club is so special because we are connected to our community, that we have not only the people that were here today, but an entire state that's backing us, and loved hearing them, felt them throughout the game.
It's the best feeling, like when we come out, no matter how the game's going, I think we always feel like we're going to come away with 3 points because everybody here is always right behind us and pushing us on, and thankfully we've done that again today.
Now with the win, United's record improved to 2-1 on the young season. Back to you guys for more on what's next.
Yep, thanks, Brad. And taking a look ahead now, New Mexico United will hit the road again this weekend in search of their 3rd consecutive victory, traveling the East Coast. They will take on Miami FC this Saturday at 5 p.m. Mountain Time. A reminder, you can watch all of that game, every match this season, live on New Mexico 50. And yep, coming into this matchup, Miami is winless on the season as they have scored 2 goals but have conceded 7 in 3 games thus far.
United is New Mexico's team, and their main mission is to make New Mexico better. They do that through the Somos Unidos Foundation, and one of the programs that is in its first year is Top Soccer. Top Soccer is for anyone with a mental or physical disability, giving them the chance to play the game. There are about 70 participating in Top Soccer this season. The games are played at Kramer Field and sponsored by Fiesta Auto Group. This is a 6-week program with games each Sunday. Top Soccer is currently in its 4th week.
The New Mexico or Rio Grande Down Syndrome Foundation. We just, and the Somos Unidos Foundation, we all got together and said we need this in our community, and so we've been having volunteers come out. 60, 70 volunteers coming out every Sunday to just put on soccer for these kids, some training and some games.
Seeing the enjoyment that these kids have, that these young athletes have, the joy on their faces makes all the hard work worth it.
The Somos Unidos Foundation is already making plans for next year's Top Soccer. New Mexico United has been working on a unique project to unleash fan excitement.
As we know, waving flags is a big part of the atmosphere at home games for New Mexico United. Jessica Salinas has a look at the Special Flag Series.
This is an evolution in the artist series to do the flags.
A special collaboration this year between 4 local artists and New Mexico United, as they're working on a limited collection that's sure to be a crowd pleaser. A series of flags that will be handed out throughout the season.
Well, for the home opener, it's going to be David Santiago, who is a very big artist around here. He has tons of murals and has an installation right now at the New Mexico Library, at the Albuquerque Library.
The first flag seen here will be going to the first 2,500 fans this Saturday for the home opener. United says each design is one of a kind and only fans showing up to the game will get one, as they won't be for sale. They say these flags are designed not just to show pride in the team, but the whole state.
New Mexico United is about so much more than just soccer. It's about community and culture and storytelling. And art is a big part of that.
Juneteenth, Indigenous people, and Pride are when the other New Mexico designs will be rolled out.
They're all going to be very different, and they're all going to be able to display how the artist does their work and be true to their vision as well as true to New Mexico United's. But you will have to wait until closer to the game.
Bringing the world of local sports and the New Mexico's art scene together.
So it's just a great way to open the season and to start it off with a bang.
Jessica Salinas, KRQE News 13.
We are just getting started on the Black and Yellow Report. We will have a sit-down interview with Dennis Sanchez.
Yep, we'll hear his thoughts on United's home opening victory and the challenge that lies ahead with Miami FC.
It's time for another Kicking It with Coach. New Mexico United coach Dennis Sanchez. And Coach, it's always a good week when you win, right?
Always. We'll always take it. It was, I think, a special day for myself personally, playing in front of our home crowd. I know it was a new experience for myself and a few of the other players, but you try to kind of soak everything up, and be present. But I think looking at the fans right before kickoff, seeing the flags being waved, it was a special moment. I'm glad that we could pay it back to them and get 3 points against our rival.
Did you go up when you saw that? Like, oh man, they're here.
No, I loved it. I loved it. Honestly, it's very, I've been fortunate to travel over to Europe quite a bit and see some games abroad. But I'll tell you what, like that, it felt like we were in Europe, which is again a testament to our supporters.
Man, because the New Mexico United fans, it seems like they're in it, man. Like if don't do anything to coach, man, they ready to throw hands and stuff.
No,
I mean, they seem like they're really committed to the cause. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, even before the first whistle, you could see them in the stands. They were loud throughout. I love that we were able to celebrate on their side. You could see how excited Hursty was when he scored his goal too. So no, it was a great day. I'm
gonna go ahead and claim it now. It was the goal top. It
was. I think his girlfriend made him do that. No, it's no. Hursty's in great form right now. You always want to ride your strikers, and I think that it was again a testament to him and the group. It was a game that it took some time for us to break El Paso down. It takes a lot of persistence and concentration, but the guys stayed with it, and Hursty took his opportunity.
Greg Hurst with the game winner, and it was late. I mean. And then the week prior to that, it was in stoppage time. I mean, just your guys are just resilient.
Yeah, it's I'll go back to a little bit with Fergie time. I'm a United fan, so it is a behavior that you train, and I think that for sure it hasn't been luck by any means that we're scoring goals late. Again, I think it's the resilience and the fortitude that the guys are showing, and also belief. And I think it was a game too that El Paso was organized. They got a lot of players behind the ball. It's very easy to get frustrated in those moments, and I think the guys just stayed calm, even keel, and kept playing the way that we know that we're capable of playing.
And it's like you guys broke through a wall because, I mean, their prior two matches, El Paso, were draws. Yeah. I mean, they've shown that they can play up to the abilities of their competition, but you guys got the breakthrough. You actually sent them away with a loss, which is, I'm sure they weren't thrilled about it, being a rivalry game too.
Yeah, we'll take it. Again, I have a lot of respect for Wilmer and El Paso. I know they're a team that is very much coming off a down year for themselves as a club, and still finding a little bit of their identity. But they came in with a clear game plan, very organized, players behind the ball, made it difficult for us to break them down. But this is where players have to make plays and come up in certain moments, and I think again we showed that we could do that.
Well, no rest for you guys. Talk about the upcoming week. You got Miami up first.
Yeah, Miami on Saturday away. So we'll train and travel on Thursday. Again, it's a Miami group that is still very much different than last year's team. A little bit of uncertainty, kind of exactly who they are right now. They're 0-3, but at the same time, like I'm sure they feel the same way that they deserved more in their first 3 games. So we're always going to go in regardless of who we're playing or what their records are, humble, ready to play our game and be respectful of the opponent. So we're expecting a fully competitive match. Traveling across the country is never easy, but we'll be ready for the weekend.
And you said play your type of match. Just from what I gather from these first few matches that you guys have played, then that is aggressive.
Yeah, so there's a couple things. We talk about being a protagonist all the time, and not only, with the ball in terms of having the ball in territory, but also without the ball. And one of the things actually we were talking about today in our review and film of the match was I always try to bring in some data points as well. And there's a couple actions that from a defensive pressing intensity that we're first in the league actually in terms of, there's one that's called PPDA. It's passes per defensive action. So basically, for every 6 passes, we're getting a duel or pressing moment from our opponent, which is, again, first in the league. So I'm really proud of the guys. We're aggressive. We want to have the ball back. Right. Again, it takes a collective press to do it, so you can't work in isolation. So the guys have bought into, really the principles that we're trying to, adhere to both with and without the ball.
All right, man. You sound like you got the game plan. You got it ready to go. You got your first home match victory. Now you get back on the road, and I'm sure after you won that home match, you were just like,
Yes and no. You have to enjoy the moment, but it's, you wake up Sunday already ready to go to the next game. And again, I think that you have to find points, regardless of where you're at in the season, and we're going to keep building off the momentum.
All right, they got Miami coming up, and it's going to be a stone gasser, as Don Cornelius would say on Soul Train, right? Yeah. All right, well, we got plenty more show coming back on the other side. Welcome back. Each week on the Black and Yellow Report, we will highlight a player from the main team and sometimes from the academy.
Yep, that's right, Van. And this week in our New Mexico United player profile, we will showcase the rock in the backfield and team captain, Talon Maples.
Oh, man. My name is Talon Maples. I'm a center back. Yeah. I'm from San Antonio, Texas, and this is my 5th year playing professional. Just gave me an opportunity, to be fair. I think, they were the only team that was really talking. And I happened to come here on trial, and they took a chance on me, and it's been since then. Of the goals, I think our goal is to win everything. I think everybody says that, but we actually have the team to do it. Individually, just help out the team as much as I can. Try to help Tammy get as many clean sheets as he can and shakes, and just keep working from there. Lead the team to the best of my abilities. Started playing probably around 2 or 3. I have an older sister. She's 6 years older than me, and she wanted me to start playing, so that's why I got into it, and then kind of kept it ever since. I like to do woodwork, stuff like that. I really like carpentry and stuff like that. I think it's pretty sick.
That's nice.
I try to be. I mean, I don't know if they ever stand, but at least I put them together. There's a song, but I think his name's Reggie or something like that. It's Can't Stop Me, but it's not Pump Up, by the way. It sounds like it is, but it's very much more relaxed than it is. I'm a big Italian guy, like Italian meals, but not just your regular pastas. You know what I mean? If you got a good calzone or some good tortellinis, that'll mess me up. And I'll have some of that. Oh, very important. I mean, especially here, man. They support us so well, and they show their love for us in every way. So why not be able to give back? And I think that in everything, right? If you have the means to give back, then why not be able to do it?
Once again, we'll do profiles every week, and in our next episode, we will highlight a fan favorite, the international man of mystery, Daniel Bruce. Brucey. There's still plenty to come on the Black and Yellow Report. We will come back. We'll show you the play of the week.
Also, we will highlight you, the Black and Yellow faithful. Yep, come on back as we showcase why this fan base is the best in the USL.
Welcome back. New Mexico United and the Somos Unidos Foundation have announced their annual gala. The ball will be back for its 4th year. The ball is the single largest annual fundraiser for Somos Unidos Foundation each year.
Yep, the ball will once again be held at Atlantic Aviation here in Albuquerque in a massive airplane hangar. Attendees will enjoy a Casino Royale theme with table games like blackjack, roulette, and even New Mexico United themed slot machines. Yep, the ball is on September 26th, and tickets are on sale now at NewMexicoUnited.com.
You didn't take all the tickets, did you?
No, not yet.
All right. Well, it's now time for the United Player of the Week. It was an exciting home opener for Black and Yellow.
And that is an understatement, Van, as the roof was blown off at the Lab this past Saturday after the net was shaken in the 83rd minute by the Highlander, Greg Hurst.
And Gerald Flores has been letting them play today.
If you're going to call it that way on both sides, and he's doing that, so fair play to him.
Akale on the left foot, lays it off.
And it's Greg Hurst! The Scotsman puts New Mexico ahead in the 83rd minute. And for the second year in a row, Greg Hurst has scored in the home opener.
The message before the game was to that this club is so special because we are connected to our community, that we have not only the people that were here today, but entire state that's backing us, and loved hearing them, felt them throughout the game.
It's the best feeling, like when we come out, no matter how the game's going, I think we always feel like we're going to come away with 3 points because everybody here is always right behind us and pushing us on, and thankfully we've done that again today.
Yeah, what a way to send home this fan base happy and the Highlander happy, as that Hurst goal marked his 3rd in 3 games, and yep, it has secured all 3 points for United. What is that Schoolhouse Rock saying? Oh yeah, 3. It's a magic number.
Well, this past weekend's home game, you got to see how enthusiastic New Mexico United fans are when their team is playing.
That's right, Van, and in this segment, we will salute the incredible United fans. We will start with Wesley Torres, as he is one of the on-field capos for United. He says that he is so proud to be able to lead fans on match day, and that this experience is one that makes him so proud to be a Burqueño and ultimately a New Mexican. By the way, he also wants everyone to know that he will be United till we die. I love it.
Wow. Danette Medina sent in these pictures of her daughters, Sierra and Sasha. They look amazing in their photos, sporting their United jerseys. We want you to show off your United pride. You can send us your pictures. Go to KRQE.com and click on the sports tab. We are getting plenty of pictures from you fans, and we will be showing many more in future episodes. United goes on the road this week after their home opener. They head to Miami to take on Miami FC.
Yeah, Miami is looking for their first points of the season, having lost all 3 matches thus far. The game kicks off this Saturday at 5 p.m. Mountain Time. You can watch it on New Mexico 50 or at KRQE.com or the KRQE News app. A reminder, if you are watching online or the app, you will need to turn on your location services. The reason for that is that the USL Soccer League will only let fans in United's television market watch the match. Location services will let you know which zip code you're in, so you won't miss a single play, and I'm thinking you won't want to, because there could be some fireworks this Saturday.
Yes, there could, and that does it for this episode of the Black and Yellow Report. If you are looking for the latest United, head to their website at NewMexicoUnited.com.
Yep, let's cheer on United this weekend as they look for another road victory. We will catch you on the other side of the pitch. Black and Yellow Report is out.